prominent Dutch scientist was on board Flight 17. Joop Lang was an AIDS researcher on his way to the International AIDS Conference in Australia. Well, Greg Gonzalez is a former colleague, and he joins us via Skype now. Greg, thank you very much. You describe yourself as a comrade of Joop. I know it's a difficult time for his family and people who knew him. What can you tell us about Dr. Lang? What sort of a man was he?
Well, I don't want to overstate the nature of my relationship to him. I wouldn't consider him a friend, but we were colleagues in the early 2000s and mid-2000s. And Joop was a vocal supporter of extending AIDS treatment to developing countries. Before the year 2000, there were only a few 100,000 people in Africa, Asia, and other places in the developing world that had access to AIDS treatments like the ones I take every day. And unlike many scientists who are uncomfortable with political agitation, Joop was an activist and threw himself into the crusade to get drugs to the people who needed all around the world. So he was a trailblazer in that way and a pioneer, and I think it's important for everybody to know his political and his activist work, in addition to his stellar scientific and clinical achievements that he's made, which you can read about in the scientific literature.
We know that dozens of other passengers were headed to the same AIDS conference in Australia. How big of a loss is this?
First of all, I think there were 7 people headed to the AIDS conference on that flight. In addition to Joop, there were several people from NGOs and foundations, mainly in the Netherlands, also the communications director for the World Health Organization. These are tremendous losses for us, not just Joop's death, but Martine de Schutter and others on that flight. They all made incalculable contributions to the epidemic, particularly in supporting the work of communities around the world. Each of these deaths are going to be acutely felt, particularly by their families and their close colleagues, but it takes important resources away from the fight against AIDS, which they brought to the table with their talents and their perseverance and their passion for the work.
It has been said that a big part of the brain trust when it comes to fighting HIV/AIDS in the world that was lost on that flight. You know, for a man who was so devoted to helping others to be lost essentially as a result of a violent civil war, that must be terrible for all the people who knew him. And as you said, you don't want to overstate your relationship with him, but the people who loved him as well.
It is completely tragic that Joop and others on the flight had to die in this way. Joop and Martine and Pim and all the others on the flight who worked in the AIDS community had many, many years of productive work ahead of them, and we needed their talents. I think we're going to see over the next years and months and years exactly what this loss is made of. And I think they are all irreplaceable. They have all made historic contributions to the fight against AIDS, and they're going to be sorely missed.